Instead of going north, we decided to head east from Medellín to see the oldest town in Colombia, Santa Fe de Antioquia. From there we continue towards the Caribbean Sea and visit one of the famous mud volcanoes in Colombia. We've never experienced anything like it before. Unfortunately, it was followed by exhausting repairs in Montería.
Now we're going to enter the 5-kilometer long tunnel. This is something I really hate.
The tunnel opened in 2006 and reduces the driving time and the distance between Medellín and Santa Fe de Antioquia a lot.
Is that smoke, Jana? Looks like we're reaching the end of the tunnel. Oh, we're lucky.
We were very lucky to get through.
We could get through.
Santa Fe de Antioquia is the oldest town in Colombia. It was founded in 1541. It's a pretty place with cobblestone streets and lots of photogenic buildings. You can easily walk it and see everything in an afternoon. Fortunately, it's not too touristy. Maybe because it's really hot here during the daytime. Iglesia Santa Barbara is built in the popular Baroque style of Antioquia, dating from 1726, making it the oldest standing church in the town. Our campsite is just outside Antioquia, a lovely place that we have to ourselves. Binny 2 is parked in the shade, absolute heaven in this heat. There is a swimming pool and a refreshing cold outdoor shower. The garden is a great place to watch the local wildlife. Puente de Occidente is a footbridge made of bamboo.
It's a cool bridge here. Bamboo bridge in Antioquia.
It's time for a photo of the birthday girl.
Yeah.
Well, here's the birthday girl, drinking her beer. It's just started raining, and we're sitting here in the rain.
Shall I get the umbrella out?
I think we need our umbrellas. And the actual table for us was over there. But it's one of these where you lie down and kind of, we didn't want that either. Now we're getting wet. I better put the camera away.
This is the container. This is a real cool kitchen. We moved under the roof here. It just start raining now.
We had a birthday for Helen in Antigua where it was pissing down with rain as well. It's actually not too bad. It's nice and refreshing, isn't it? We're now out of the storm kind of a thing. It's a little wind sheltered here as well. And if you want to swap, I don't get wet at all. I can sit over there.
No, you're the birthday girl. It is getting wet, you can see. We had reserved a table at the small campground restaurant yesterday, not knowing that we might get some bad weather tonight.
Wow. That looks really good.
We are the only guests, and the manager knew about Kirsten's birthday and had organised a cook to come tonight, so we had to stay.
I ordered a hamburger and Helen has pollo from Papa's. It's nicely grilled to me, it's very good. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Lenny.
¿Cómo?
Lenny.
Okay.
Lenny.
Lenny. So now it's pissing down with rain outside. Great birthday. And we went into the container because there's no other way that we can eat that. Helen, we're very practical, as you can see. We're just helping ourselves to knives and forks.
Oh, gracias.
Oh yeah, our drinks. La cerveza. This is actually really cool. This is funny. Bon appetit.
Okay.
Yeah. The burger looks good. Got my fries. Delicious. Deze was zoetdrosselen, maar het is niet zo sharp.
The food is really good. Devani, the manager, had organised a decorated birthday seating area for us and party music too, but it all got washed out in the storm.
Het is fucking lekker hier. Zit wel. Zo. Pik nou op Kirsten. Das ist doch jetzt echt cool hier. It's pissing down with rain outside. Funniest birthday I've ever had. Helen is not amused. Raindrops on her plate. But excellent burger.
Cheers. Cheers.
Happy birthday to me.
This is the longest suspension bridge in South America. The Puente de Occidente, 291 meters. And it's more than 130 years old. You can't pass it in a car, just by tuk-tuk and motorbike. Quite noisy.
Construction started in 1887 and finished in December 1895. At the time, it was considered to be the third largest suspension bridge worldwide.
Pretty cool here. There's a pedestrian walk and then there's a tuk-tuk drive.
On our way to the Caribbean Sea, we pass huge banana plantations. The climate is hot and humid here, perfect conditions for large fruit farms. It's one of the main industries of Colombia, and they sell all over the world. Mowing the grass on the main highway can be dangerous for us. Fortunately, they use a net to prevent flying rocks.
We are in Nicopoli, and for the first time in a long time back to the ocean.
Volcán de Lodo is a huge mud pool by the sea. There are a few of them along the northern coast of Colombia. The centre of the volcano is bubbling away, and we are not sure if it is really safe to go in. You can't see how deep and hot it is. Can you drown in there? We decide to wait for others to go in first.
Apparently you can't sink. You know how deep it is, but you cannot sink. You can just float on the top.
So, we try again. We had to just empty the memory card. So down the steps, and then you can see it. We are bubbling. Mud pools are bubbling. Oh.
I think Kirsten is floating. Hang on, remove.
It's the weirdest feeling. Warm and smooth on your skin, and you float on the top. In fact, it's really hard to get underneath the surface. Kind of scary, but truly fascinating. We've never experienced anything like it before.
You have to go out to the middle. Okay. Okay. Now it's Helen's turn. The hardest is actually to get in. Ja, cuidado, das ist super glatt da. Einer runter, ja. Nee, ich glaube, es ist nur die eine. Dann kannst du dich schon reinsetzen. You can sit down in the water because you're not going to go under. It's the most amazing feeling. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. But be careful when you turn on your belly, because you go ass over tea kettle then. I'm going to go down here a little to take some shots of you without dropping the camera into the... Yeah, this is supposed to be very good. You're supposed to put it into your face as well. Mm-hmm. And your décolleté, yeah, don't... This is so amazing. Yes, it's very good for our skin. I can feel it already. It's peeling off. This is the amazing thing is that you can just sit in there. You can't even go down. Isn't that a strange feeling? Yeah, be careful when you go turn around, because I almost fell head in.
I didn't get my legs.
Yeah, madam. Wow, look at this, madam. It's very sporty. Because you can't. Very good. This is absolutely incredible. It really is. You could, this is the most amazing thing. Helen's not on her own anymore.
Certainly good for your stomach muscles.
The longer you're in, the better is your skin, you know that? hardest is to get in and out. Doesn't matter, you're full of mud anyway. So now is the hard time to get back out.
Yeah.
Quítese la ropa, quítesela.
Mira, no pasa nada.
Quítese las chanclas.
Más bueno que el mar.
Aquí la tengo.
You have to find the step. And when you're on the first, on the one on the top here, it's really slippery. We've never had this experience in our lifetime before.
Quítese la chancla, mano.
Cuidado on that step, this is super slippery. Yeah, be careful. I went on my knees and went to the next one. Go down on your knees and take the next one.
I'm straight down that side.
Yeah, see, I went on my knees exactly like this.
Get on this
And
one.
then, yeah, and then you get on that one because it's a little drier.
If I can.
I'm sitting right in Helen's way.
You doing video?
Yeah. Whatever, you've got the skin underneath it. It has not had any. Yeah, now we're going somewhere. Now we have to go to the ocean to wash everything. Now Helen got really into the swing of things. We're getting rid of all the wrinkles so that we're
Wrinkle-free.
wrinkle-free. Look at that.
20 years younger.
We're drying up in a minute. We can't walk anymore because the mud got stuck on us. You look right. Because the mud's now dry. Now we're going to the ocean. Here comes the mud woman. It is. Oh God, you look like Hulk. You can hardly walk in these shoes now because they're slippery too. We now have to go into the ocean to wash everything off. Normally Helen hates these kind of things, but it's actually a great experience. Yeah, you go ahead. I film you from up here. It's not easy to get everything up. Do the shoes last. Yeah, do them last. You have to rub. Put them up here. Yeah, we do them last. Just leave them. You have to rub. Yeah, rub it. It's not coming off with you.
It's really hard to get the mud off again. We used the sand to rub it all off, but it took ages. Good job the ocean is nearby, because the actual showers at the pool were closed due to maintenance, and we certainly wouldn't have had enough water in the motorhome.
Getting this stuff off is not easy.
Our skin and hair smelled like mud for days afterwards. But what a great adventure! A must-do in Colombia.
Louis dirty.
Now we are back at the mechanics. Our muffler came off, our exhaust. The spot that Egon soldered didn't last too long, well, about 10,000 kilometers. Now we're taking it off and we're going to solder it again. This is always the hardest part, to get the stuff off that hasn't been off for 20 years. Oops, 21. Did we break a screw?
When Kirsten emptied our toilet in the morning, she noticed the exhaust hanging almost down to the ground. The pipe had broken off completely from the silencer, so we went back to Montería to get it fixed. Colombian mechanics are really good. We should know after all the repairs we've had to get done in the past few weeks. The hardest thing was to get the exhaust parts off. After 2 hours, everything is welded back together. Let's hope it holds together for a very long time. And it only cost us $30 US.
We have a new fan. Cost us 40 bucks. But it's a really nice one because look at the temperature. 39.7. It's just so friggin' hot.
It's not the hottest we've had.
Yeah, it's not the hottest we've had, but it's hardly bearable. But our new fan is a USB fan that works on a rechargeable battery. It's not very loud, but it blows really nicely. I have to get rid of the sweat on my face right now. That's why the camera is moving, because water's just running down my face. But we have to keep the driver cool because she's got to go for a few more kilometers.
On our way to Cartagena, we hit lots of roadworks that slowed us down. Hence, we are driving in the dark, something we normally don't do. In our next video, we take you to Cartagena, one of the most beautiful but also extremely touristy towns in Colombia.
Or beauties.
Afterwards, we check out the northern beaches.